People think making your first million is about one big idea, one lucky moment, or one smart investment. That's the story you usually hear. This isn't that story. This is what actually happened, without filters. When I started, I didn't think about a million at all. I was just trying to escape a life that felt small, repetitive, and controlled by other people's expectations. I wasn't broke in a dramatic way. I had enough to survive, and that was the problem. Comfort kept me stuck longer than failure ever could. My first real shift didn't come from motivation. It came from frustration. I was tired of working hard and seeing no real progress. Tired of being busy but not moving forward. That's when I realized something simple but uncomfortable. Money doesn't come from effort, it comes from leverage. Time leverage. Skill leverage. Distribution leverage. Until then, I was trading hours for money and calling it work. The moment I stopped asking, how do I make more, and started asking, how does money actually move, everything changed. I focused on one skill that had demand and could scale. Not 10 skills. 1. I ignored passion at first and chose usefulness. Something people were already paying for. I spent months learning it in silence while everyone else was talking about plans. No one clapped. No one cared. That phase is lonely, and most people quit there. Then I did something that felt risky at the time. I bet on myself before I felt ready. I charged before I felt confident. I showed up before I felt qualified. The truth is, confidence comes after proof, not before it. The first money wasn't exciting. It was awkward. Small wins, inconsistent income, self-doubt every day. But I tracked everything. What worked, what didn't, where time was wasted. I treated it like a system, not a dream. That's where most people fail. They want emotions. Money wants structure. As income grew, so did mistakes. I lost money trusting the wrong people. I reinvested badly. I said yes too often. But every mistake taught me something expensive and valuable. I learned that growth isn't clean. If your journey looks perfect online, it's probably fake. The first big jump didn't come from working harder. It came from saying no to distractions and doubling down on what was already working. Same action, more focus. Same effort, better direction. When I crossed my first real milestone, nothing magical happened. No fireworks. No feeling of arrival. Just clarity. I realized the million wasn't the goal. Control was. Time. Choice. Peace of mind. And here's the part no one likes to hear: making money doesn't fix who you are. It amplifies it. If you're undisciplined, money makes you reckless. If you're insecure, money makes you louder. I had to grow as a person at the same speed my income grew, or everything would have collapsed. My first million didn't come from being the smartest person in the room. It came from being consistent when others quit, patient when others rushed, and honest with myself when it was uncomfortable. If you're listening to this hoping for a shortcut, there isn't one. But there is a path. Learn one valuable skill. Build something that scales. Track reality, not fantasies. And stop waiting to feel ready. I didn't feel ready when I started. I didn't feel ready when I earned more than I ever had. And I still don't feel ready now. The difference is, I move anyway. That's how the first million actually happened.